Got a quarter?
Due to the graphic nature of the following program, viewer discretion is advised.
We have one new case, Mr. Prosecutor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
The other two are probation violation matters.
Well, I believe the others were, she entered a plea of no contest to DUS and traffic control device on January 17th.
Oh,
It was passed for sentencing.
It hasn't been sentenced yet.
That's correct, Your Honor. And then the 60904 endangering children, case ending in 630 is the one that's open.
Okay. Thank you, thank
Your
you.
Honor, with respect to the driving under suspension, I do have the tip sheet for that case. She is valid. She does have her license in her hand, actually.
Oh, good.
So she is valid. So we would just ask if the court would be willing to amend that down to a no operator's license. With respect to the 2018 case, the child endangering case, I've spoken with the prosecutor, and with the court's permission, we'd like to have her screened for participation in either SIP or DJP.
Is that case eligible? Do we know? For DJP?
I think it would be an SIP, Your Honor.
I don't know if it's eligible for SIP either. We can ask. I just don't know.
Yeah.
If we could
ask.
just check for the screen, and if she's not eligible, then we can just continue.
How old are
as,
you?
24.
Okay. Do you have any kind of criminal record other than this stuff?
A domestic violence in 2013.
What year?
2013.
2013.
In that case, Your Honor, we just asked to continue for discovery.
Okay. Mr. Prosecutor, with regard to the traffic matters,
Yes, Your Honor, that was the
you want to
intention.
resolve this today?
Yes, Your Honor, that
Okay.
was the intention. I believe with the defendant coming back valid, the city will move to amend the A charge in the case ending in 219 to a 43501, no operator's license.
Mr. Public Defender, how does your client plead to no operator's license?
My client will plead no contest to the no operator's license charge, Your Honor.
Motion to withdraw plea is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Motion to amend is granted. How does your client plead to the charge 435.01?
The no operator's license, Your Honor?
No operator's license.
She'll plead no contest to that charge, Your Honor.
Thank you. How much did it cost to get valid?
195, and I had to pay 25 at the BMV, and then another 30.
Okay. Did she show insurance today?
Not today, Your Honor. I'm looking to see if there was insurance marked on the ticket or not.
Bennett?
Next time you come to court, bring insurance, okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you working now?
I can't work because I have this open case.
$1,000, 180 days.
Your Honor, it's the no operator's license is unclassified.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's make it 90 days.
The unclassified doesn't come with potential jail time, Your Honor. It's a maximum $1,000 fine, and I believe 500 hours community work service for the no operator's license.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. $1,000. No days. And you want to do community work service?
Yes.
I'll suspend the court costs. 35 hours community work service to be completed by 4/30/18. 6 months active probation. Now, on the other case, we're going to continue this for discovery. April the 13th, 4/13. That's an 11 o'clock day. Do you know why some people think the number 13 is unlucky?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Friday the 13th.
Friday. What happened on Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
Well, why do people think it's unlucky? Anybody know? Why is the number 13 unlucky?
Because Judas was Jesus' 13th disciple and he turned on him.
All right. Never heard that before. I thought there were 12 disciples. Okay, anybody else? Why is it bad luck? What's the origins of the story? Odd numbers. 5's an odd number. 3 is an odd number. 7's an odd number. No, that doesn't work. Why is the number 13 unlucky? Well, Jason, Friday the 13th, he made a lot of money, didn't he? He made a lot of money making that movie. It wasn't unlucky for Jason, was it? Nah, it wasn't unlucky. There were 13 witches burned on Friday the 13th in Massachusetts. So some people think that's an unlucky day. How many disciples were there? How many people were at the Last Supper? 13.
Mary Magdalene.
No, 13. Jesus and the disciples, 13. So some people think it's unlucky to have dinner with 13 people. How many steps going up to get hung if you're charged with treason in the army? 13. That goes back to Julius Caesar. He wrote the book and put in there 13 final steps. So some people think it's unlucky to get hung. What's the 13th Amendment to the Constitution? What's the 13th Amendment to the Constitution? I ought to smack all of y'all.
Outlaw slavery, y'all.
Turn around and tell them.
Outlaw slavery.
Abolish slavery. So some people thought it was unlucky to get rid of their slaves, the slave owners. So they start telling people it's unlucky, and you continue to believe it. If you hear a lie over and over again, you begin to believe it. There's nothing unlucky about being free, is it? And the witches, they're still the witches. So, but you're coming back to see me on the 13th of next month. Hopefully it will be your lucky day.
Thank you.
Hopefully. Goodbye. And I hope you guys remember your Black History lesson this month. 2 minor misdemeanors. Did you get the headlight fixed?
Yeah, I just got the car, and before I left, everything was working perfectly fine. And then when he put me on, he told me that the headlight was out.
How long had you had the car?
A week.
A week?
Yeah.
How much did it cost to get the headlight fixed?
Well, they fixed it. I called and said I
fixed
got a
it?
ticket for this headlight that's supposed to be working.
Did they give you a receipt?
No, I took it to the place I'm leasing it from in Burlington, Akron, and then they fixed it.
They didn't give you anything to show that they fixed it?
No, it's all the way in Burlington. I didn't even think about all that. I was just like,
All right,
called
but
them like,
speak to him for a minute.
Your Honor's resolution.
Thank you.
The defendant showed insurance the day of the incident, and so in exchange for plea of no contest to the B charge, the city will nolly the A charge against the defendant.
Thank you. One-way street?
I didn't know it was one way. I promise, I did not know. Like, it was, I work for Progressive, so to get a ticket, I'm not trying to have it on my license, my points or anything.
I
my
understand.
insurance.
How did you not know? Was the sign not there?
It was there, but it was like, I feel like I was being bullied in traffic, so I just like turned off so that they would get out of my butt, and then soon I turned off, I seen him, and then he put his lights on. He was like, yeah, this is the one way, and I was like, oh, my bad.
You're bad.
Sorry. Trust me.
Whew. That's a bad street to go down the wrong way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but I
it
was trying to
is.
turn, when I realized after heat, and I was trying to turn around, he was like, yeah, I got a family that's a police officer. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
$75 is nothing but a one-way street. Try not to let it happen again. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Public Defender,
Yes, Your Honor.
what do we need to know?
Your Honor, with respect to Ms. Babb, I do have her tip sheet in front of me. We would request that the warrant blocks in place be lifted. Those are in case 13 CRB 032954 and 13 TRD 055307. With respect to her ability to get a license, unfortunately, she does have a suspension until 2019. So she unfortunately will not be able to get her license in a reasonable amount of time. We just asked that the court take into account that she has actually taken a remedial driving class since her last court date. She is also trying to get on a payment plan. She's currently she's in school. She's trying to manage her life. She works. So we just asked the court to take that into consideration with sentencing. I believe insurance was also shown on the 14th when she was here last.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a driver's license?
When I was 18.
What happened?
Just,
What happened to it?
Well, I was pregnant at the time, and I had went through a stop sign arguing with my husband at the time, and then they pulled me over, and I went to go get my license, and then I went to court. They took them, and I never got them back. I just didn't know anything about reinstatement and stuff like that.
So you dug that hole deeper.
Yeah, I did.
How much money do you owe now?
$4,000 something dollars, but
Have you spent any time in jail?
yeah, before.
How much time have you spent in jail for doing this?
It was years ago. I don't know.
How much? 30 days?
No.
2 weeks? A week?
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
The
What court
workhouse.
was it?
The workhouse.
Where was it?
Oh, the workhouse.
Here in Cleveland?
Yes.
You got somebody sent you to jail in Cleveland?
I think that was.
All right. Did the judge in Garfield send you to jail?
Oh, okay, yeah. In Garfield, yeah. The judge and yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Your Honor. Yeah, they sent me to 2 weeks in Solon.
Solon, Garfield, Cleveland. And you still keep doing this?
Oh no, I have not been driving or anything. I've been actually trying to take care of my
Well,
business to get my license. Oh, we can't open it.
Oh, okay. What is that?
This goes to the they gotta fax this information over to Columbus, and when they fax it over to Columbus, he told me to go get my temp. Yeah.
well, Mr. Public Defender,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have anything to enlighten the court regarding this young lady? I mean, if she was back in Solon or in Garfield, they'd probably be shipping her off someplace.
For the Garfield case on her tip sheet?
Well, if she picked up a new case in Garfield or Solon, they'd be shipping her off to jail again.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. I'm not actually driving.
I believe everything.
Well, I know you're not driving now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe the things I see on her tip sheet from Garfield are older than the cases that most of the cases she actually has here.
Well, my comment was, though, if this was in Garfield, they'd just be shipping her off, wouldn't they?
But potentially, Your Honor.
Potentially.
I haven't practiced down in Garfield, so I don't know for
He
sure.
doesn't know about the judge in Garfield.
I just know
There
she's
are
very
some-
well known for
She's
her
very
OVI
well known.
cases.
Yeah, she's very well known. So what should I do with you? How old is the baby?
My daughter,
Yes,
she's 12.
12. That's your youngest? Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, he said last time I could just come here and show my license. Okay.
Mr. Public Defender, did you speak with her about filing bankruptcy?
I haven't spoken with her about that. I know she's still in the process of trying to work through the BMV process, but I know that does take time. I can refer her over
Are
towards
you
legal
working
aid.
now?
Yes.
Where you work?
I register people to vote at OOC,
What's OOC?
Ohio Organization Collaborative.
How long have you been doing that?
5 years, but I start from March to November every year.
Every year?
Yes,
Do they pay you by the hour or do they pay you by the signature?
hour.
They pay you by the hour?
Yes.
Okay.
And Your Honor, she's actually supposed to go over there as soon as she gets out of here.
Okay. Okay. Did you graduate from high school?
Oh, no, but I'm currently in school right now through Tri-C in the diploma program.
Okay. Well, I need to sentence her on all this stuff.
Just those 3 cases, Your Honor.
It's 3 cases.
Because the remaining cases were nollied, so it's just the 3 cases that the prosecutor mentioned earlier are the case ending in 865, the case ending in 661, and the case ending in 954 are the 3 cases that she pled to. The rest were nollied.
Okay. But I don't want to see you again. And sending you to jail hasn't worked in the past, has it?
Oh, it
It
worked.
didn't work because you're here.
Well,
You're here for the same thing. Now, what can I do to you so you'll go get your license? Or either stop driving without a license?
oh, I totally stopped driving.
Don't tell me that.
I
Don't
stopped.
tell me that. You told that to that judge in Garfield, didn't you? As they were taking you away to jail, you told her you weren't going to do it anymore.
I don't.
And then if you didn't do it to that, you told it to the judge in Solon. I'm not going to do it anymore. Isn't that what she said?
Oh, did I?
Don't call on God. God didn't tell you to start driving without a license, did he? Don't answer that. What can I do to you so you'll stop this?
Well, I stopped already. I just don't want to.
Stop when? Yesterday?
No, the last time I went to court on February 14th, and then you
That's
said
when you stopped? You drove to court
Well,
and stopped driving that day?
not actually
All
that
right.
day. I wasn't driving.
I know. Now, you can go see legal aid and get some advice on filing bankruptcy because you can't pay this $4,000. You can't pay it.
Yeah, I was going to actually set up a payment plan and just
How long is it going to take to pay it?
well.
If you pay $50 a month, how long is it going to take?
Probably like 300 days.
300 days.
No,
how about eight? How about eight?
not-
How about 8 years?
8 years.
Yes. You're not going to pay it.
I do
But
want to
the
get my license.
state just changed the law saying that you can file for bankruptcy
Okay.
and dismiss this in bankruptcy. And there are a lot of people in here that didn't know that. So I'm saying this for their benefit also. You can't pay this. I don't know what your other bills look like. Do you know anybody who filed bankruptcy?
My mom.
Your mom? So she's still around, isn't she? She all
Yes.
right? Yeah, so she survived it. Did Trump survive it? Did Trump survive it?
Yes, he
How many times did he file bankruptcy?
Donald Trump. 6 times. 6 times.
6 times. You know the Colonel?
Colonel.
Yeah.
The Colonel. No.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
How many times did the Colonel file bankruptcy?
6 times.
He's still selling chicken, right?
Yes.
So you can file bankruptcy and get this behind you.
Oh, okay.
If I send you to jail, I mean, you're going to drive someplace as soon as the weather gets nice and get caught. You ought to do that. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
No,
Now, do you want to pay the fine, or you want to do community work service?
How much is the fine?
$1,000 on all this stuff. You
Well, I
can't
work,
pay. You
so
can't
I-
pay the reinstatement fee. How you
I
going
would
to pay
like
the
to-
fine?
Oh, because I get paid every 2 weeks, and I could just start paying on the fine.
Would you
And-
rather pay and buy some milk for the kids, or some school supplies and some shoes, or you want to give the court your money?
I wanna
Or you just don't want to do community work service?
No,
don't care.
I would do community work service, but I work. You know what? I work from 10 to 4, so I'll be able to do it in the evening.
And you can do it on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
And you can sign up people while you working.
I agree. That's awesome.
They send you someplace and if people come in, are you registered? And
Cause I'm nervous.
I know
yeah.
you're nervous. You don't want to go to jail.
Jesus Christ.
$1,000, 180 days on the case that ends in 661. $150 on the B count. The A count, $150. That's on the case that ends in 865.
I believe she only pled to the FRA for the 661 case. I believe the B count was not laid.
Let me see. 661. Let me see 661.
Yeah, from my notes, it was the FRA in 661, the NOL in 865, and the curfew in 954.
Thank you. 661. You are correct. It wasn't on here. Okay, $1,000, 180 days. I'll fine you indigent, suspend your court costs. $150 found you indigent on this case, suspend the court costs. $150 on the case that ends in 954. All right. I'm suspending the $250. Suspend all the days, suspend $1,000. 40 hours to be completed by 6/15/18. 6 months active probation. If they give you a drug test today, how will you do?
Well, I do good. I don't smoke
Do
marijuana.
good? You
Yes.
do good? You be negative or positive?
Oh, negative.
Oh, good. All right. All right. You're going to be on probation 6 months. Make sure it stays positive. They might give you a drug test at any time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Wait in the hall. Goodbye. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see. Why are you here?
Probation violation.
What are they alleging you did not do?
I drank when I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, no. Did you pick up a new ticket?
Yeah, it was for disorderly conduct. But I've already paid it off through Lakewood. The fine's been paid.
Okay. You completed the DIP program.
Yes, I did. And I've also been to a few AA meetings on my own since I've already gotten in trouble. And this was a recurring process. So I took it upon myself to do a little bit extra.
What were you drinking?
Tequila.
Tequila.
It's worse
Was there a worm in the bottle?
Nah.
No worm. Were you still on probation to me? And they told you not to drink? Okay.
I had a girlfriend at the time that I found out was cheating on me with a mutual friend of ours. So I was weak and childish and chose to pick up a glass and kept going.
Did it help?
Obviously not, I'm here.
I mean, if you weren't here, would it have helped?
Probably not.
No? Okay. You work?
Yes, I do.
Where you work?
I'm a bar manager downtown at Noble Beast Brewing Company.
Did you learn anything at the 3-day alternative to jail program?
Yes, I did.
Did you go to the MAD meeting at
Yes, I did.
the coroner's office?
Yes, I did. I chose that one specifically.
Okay. What happened there?
You know, we had the class, and then we went down and we saw a few dead bodies from.
Saw some dead bodies?
Mhm.
Did you see an autopsy?
No.
No, you just saw the bodies. Was it kind of scary?
It's not my first dead body, but yeah, it was kind of scary. They were pretty messed up. One of them was.
Yeah. Well, do you waive the hearing today? Do you want a hearing?
For the, I mean, if I'm looking at jail time, then probably, but no, then no.
I'm going to waive the hearing. I'm going to fine you in violation. You paid your fine.
Yes, I have.
You want to do 15 hours community work service or pay a $150 fine?
I'll pay a $150 fine right now.
All right, that's your fine.
Okay.
I'm going to terminate. Let me see, when did I put you on probation? But you've completed all the conditions, right?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. And I plan on not coming back to see you if I don't have to.
I'm making it inactive probation.
I appreciate it. My probation officer told me that she would see me on April 19th, so should I just report to her and then figure out after that?
Okay. Well, she'll get my note today,
Okay.
but you need to go to your next scheduled appointment.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's April
Then
19th,
she'll
10:15 in the morning.
She'll tell you that she read that.
Okay.
I'm making it inactive. Don't let it happen again.
I appreciate it, sir.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
For a videotape copy of this episode, call 664-3571 with the following information on your TV screen.